Today, marking 46 years ago since that 1976 student uprising, the country's president, Ramaphosa, is going to be leading National Youth Day celebrations in Mthatha down in the Eastern Cape. Now, it does come at a time when youth unemployment is staggeringly high. It's above 60%. The cost of living also rising. That's not to talk about the food and petrol prices that are continuing to go up as well. So how hopeful are the youth of today, and what should we expect? eNCA reporters Govan, Whittles and Nceba and Ntlanganiso at the Mthatha Stadium, and also on the far right-hand side as well, Moloko Moloto at St. John's College. Moloko, I'll come to you in a couple of moments. Govan, Whittles, let's just start with you. Under the blue skies of the Eastern Cape, it looks like it should be a nice day, but it's not a nice day for the youth in our country. They don't want talk. They want something to change, don't they?
They do indeed, Gareth, and good morning. Welcome to eNCA's special coverage of the Youth Day 2022, and we're coming to you live from the Mthatha Stadium here in the King Sabata Nceba municipality. This municipality in Mthatha that wants to be declared a metro municipality, even as services falter here, and more than half of the youth are unemployed. The cost of living also up, as you said. The household food basket estimated at over 4,000 Rand a month. Raised by the Household Affordability Index as a serious problem. And we'll try to bring you the views from the youth here in Mthatha and across the Eastern Cape. We're expecting them to come to the stadium, and there are a lot of big questions to be answered here today. First of all, how will the youth receive President Cyril Ramaphosa, and what could he say to South Africa's youth that would encourage them and lead to them having hope in South Africa's future? We have our team on the ground here. With me is Nceba and Ntlanganiso. He's just outside the stadium where the security is set up, and it appears to be tighter than usual. And then my colleague Moloko Moloto, who will be with the president as he embarks on his pre-address program in different parts of Mthatha. Let's begin with you, Nceba and Ntlanganiso. Just tell us what it's looking like outside the stadium and what the state of security is.
Thank you so much, Govan. Yes, I'm right outside the Mthatha Stadium here at the gates. The security is very tight as we speak. As you drive in, you first go to the first security checkpoint where you get out of your car, open your doors, open your boot, your bonnet, and they bring the police dog to come and sniff inside as well as outside your car. And then from there on, after they've done all of that, with that process takes about the first security checkpoint, it takes about 30 minutes. And then from there, you move on to the second gate where they will check your accreditation. And then from there on, you drive in to go and park your car. Well, those are just officials that I'm talking about, as well as the media personnel. Talk about the members of the public. They've got a separate entrance where they do the same procedure, where they do the same bring in the police dog, do the sniffing. From there on, move to where the public will be parking. It's quiet as we speak. Well is expected. The program is expected to start at 10. It's freezing and it's cold. Well, we'll see from 10 o'clock what will happen, whether people will come in numbers and listen to President Cyril Ramaphosa to address the nation on this day, June 16. And then we'll hear from there. Yeah, so far it's just quiet and security doing their job as the media and the officials start to come into the stadium. Over to you. Let me throw to Moloto and tell us what is happening on that side.
Well, Ntlanganiso, thank you so much. We're coming to you live from the other side of town at the St. John's College. The weather is certainly agreeable. This is where the President, Cyril Ramaphosa's official program will be starting. We expect it to start here at 10 o'clock, and we expect him to arrive anytime from now. But of course, the guests, in the main young people who've been invited to be part of this, are already here in their school uniform. And of course, as we are celebrating or commemorating 46 years anniversary of this epoch-making moment when young people took up the steps to challenge the repressive regime, essentially fighting against the use of Afrikaans as a medium of instruction in schools. We are told that this year it is being commemorated under the theme promoting sustainable livelihood and resilience of young people for a better tomorrow. Of course, the majority of young people in this country will not want to even wait for tomorrow. They would want these opportunities today, considering the plethora of challenges: teenage pregnancy, drug abuse, unemployment. We understand that the majority of young people who are unemployed, we learn from Statistics South Africa, many of them do not even have matric. But let us talk to the executive mayor of King Sabata, Nceba, who is presiding over this local municipality. Councillor, thank you so much for agreeing to speak to us. Firstly, you are aware of all the challenges that are facing young people in your municipality. Just tell us how, as a municipality, you have been able to address them up to so far.
We have worked with the structures of the young people. We have the strike, which is with us, the South African Youth Council, and as well as in my office, we do have the youth officer who is working closer, and as well as a dedicated MMC who is day-to-day looking at the issues of the young people. Yes, it helps us, therefore, to harness all the efforts of government nationally, provincially, as well as at the district. We are coordinating well, more especially on the spirit of DDM, to push and try to solve the problems. Yes, the work is enormous. There's so much which needs to be done, yet we're pushing at all cylinders in order to solve the problems.
Thank you so much, Councillor. Well, a lot more still needs to be done. I guess young people in this country today will be waiting to hear what the President will have to say in as far as their challenges are concerned. Back to you, Govan, Whittles.
Thank you so much, Moloko Moloto. Coming to us from the other side of Mthatha, where the President will be arriving. There certainly is a lot of anticipation for the President's arrival here and for his address. The President has attended 3 presidential imbizos. At 2 of them, the crowds tried to rush the stage. At the Workers' Day event, the President was booed. And the final event in Middelburg, where he held the Freedom Day event, it went smoothly, and it appeared that the President did have a lot of support. That's important because the EFF have promised the President that he won't have peace wherever he addresses a public rally. And what's also important here is that the 350 Rand grants were not paid in many parts of the country for April and May. So there is a lot of anger among South Africa's youth, who are the primary recipients of those 350 Rand grants that are paid on a monthly basis. And that brings us to the question of how the President will be received here in Mthatha, which is perceived to be a political stronghold, not only for him, but his allies within the ANC. It's only a few more hours until we answer that question, and we'll try to bring you all the information and all of the angles from the Mthatha Stadium. It's back to you, Gareth.
Govan, Whittles, thank you very much indeed. Going to be leading up our broadcast there for today, along with Nceba and Ntlanganiso and also Moloko Moloto at St. John's College. You can see we've covered every angle as far as the Eastern Cape and the President's address is concerned. Our reporters will be there throughout the day, and you can expect that address live here on eNCA.